It's nice to be here in Bristol, it's nice to be here in Clifton particularly, because I love coming to a place where I can feel like the one guy at the Mumford & Sons concert who's genuinely homeless. Like, Bristol's lovely, I live here, it's lovely, but I do feel it's like a very hipstery, very student-y city. I feel like if Bristol were founded today, the city crest would just be a picture of a 23-year-old man with a handlebar moustache weeping over a stolen bicycle. Like, I just get that feeling. I think people in the West Country in particular have kind of a weird image of Bristol. Like, it's a place where you get out of bed at 11 in the morning and you go, I want some crack. But it's not, it's more like noon, and you go, I want some hummus. And some crack. So like, you get to travel around quite, I've not been in Bristol recently. I got back here last night on the midnight megabus, because I can afford it. I've been on the midnight megabus, let me visit London, which has my favourite coach station in the entire world, Victoria. And the reason Victoria is my favourite coach station is it's the only coach station in the world with an Ann Summers in it. Genuinely, an Ann Summers sandwiched between a Waitrose and a Waterstones. And what I like to think of as a menage a trade. And that's perfect for me, because I'm exactly the kind of guy who walks into a bus terminal at 2 in the morning and goes, oh, I could murder a bookmark, a baguette and a butt plug. I like travelling around doing comedy a lot. I got to go last year to the Edinburgh Festival. Now, a lot of comedians go to the Edinburgh Festival to learn things about themselves and their own sort of progress. What I learned at the Edinburgh Festival is that if I don't eat all day and have one strawberry cider, I will get drunk enough to heckle a Julie Andrews impersonator. The reason I mentioned what I look like at the start is I'm very interested in the way we use information to judge people. There's a guy called Donald Rumsfeld who used to be in the American government, and he said there are basically 4 different kinds of information. Knowns, unknowns, known unknowns, unknown unknowns, and then there's the lightning round. And I thought it was quite an interesting systemic way of looking at the world, and I thought, hang on, how could you possibly know that you don't know, that you know, that you don't know, that you don't know, that you don't know something? And the answer to that is, I don't know. But I get judged on stage. After a gig the other day, someone came up to me and said, do you know you come across as quite arrogant? I said, how dare you speak to me?